host, Charles J. Yeah, just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody say they won't be till they see smooth, and they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. For you motherfuckers make me lose my shit. Listen, bro, I chose the role as a villain a long time ago. My first 3 months on YouTube, I tried that friendly shit. That together and shit, and that can't we in kumbaya and can't we just all get along, bro? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Since you motherfuckers want to be who you are, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. Nah, bro, fuck all that shit. I don't know, bro. Selective outrage. I ain't gonna name it that, but the hate for Terrance Crawford, I just don't think it'll ever end. I just don't think it'll ever end. It's a lot of you motherfuckers that need to find your fourth grade teacher. You need to look up on Facebook and just ask her about your look up your fourth grade teacher that said you never be shit, and you just need to have a talk with that white lady. Shit like that. Nah. Bro, you motherfucker. I'm telling you, just like black. This how black folks is on the job. Now, you ever seen a motherfucker just get tired one day and just act a goddamn fool and get fired? Black folks don't ever ride with that shit. We say dumbass shouldn't have went off. Yeah, the boss man been on his ass threatening to fire him, but his ass shouldn't have done. That's what he get. Black folks love to tell you what you should have done. You know, black folks love after you fuck up to tell you what you should have done, even though most of us can't even think fast. We love to say what you should have done or some shit you should do. We black folks love to tell you some shit you should have did. But nah, bro, you motherfuckers just like on the job, bro. I swear to God. Listen, it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of fake ass. Bro, some of you motherfuckers is really not Boots fans, bro. Most of you not Boots fans, bro. Stop it. Stop jumping from fighter to fighter, bro. I am so sick of fans jumping from fighter to fighter. Listen, there are some real Earl Spence fans, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how real Earl Spence fans feel. I'm a Bud and a Spence fan, and I ain't choosing, so I'm not gonna do it. Not on duty. But I am gonna take up for Bud. But I ain't gonna let motherfuckers shit on Bud. Or I ain't let motherfuckers shit on Spence. And I damn sure ain't gonna let motherfuckers shit on Bud. Listen, Spence fans feel like this. Spence fans don't give a fuck about Boots fighting Bud. Spence fans want their rematch. They hoping that Spence can mentally overcome that shit. Spence fans really want him to get back in there with Blu-ray. Spence fans really just want him to completely, you know what I'm saying, just focus on making up for all the mistakes he made and shit like that. That point blank period, they want the rematch. Real Earl Spence fans want that rematch. Bro, it's a lot of Spence fans that changed. Bro, I'm just gonna keep it 100. 90% of these channels that say they Earl Spence fans, bro, are the main ones. Ooh, Terrance running from Boots now. Bro, get the fuck out of here. You are a Spence fan, bro. Stop acting like you motherfuckers stand for justice and you speak against injustice, bro. It happens all the time in boxing. Don't you motherfuckers start that bullshit, bro. Don't you motherfuckers start. I will make 10 goddamn videos back to back. I know you motherfuckers see how I did with that Devin and Loma shit. I'm just telling you, bro, when it's injustice, I'm just gonna speak against it, bro. That's just how I am. That's how I feel. Listen, it's a lot of shit, bro. Dudes are faking like they Boots fans. Now y'all believe in Boots, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm finna say the realest shit that you've ever heard on YouTube. When it comes to boxing, you know, when it comes to this black shit, bro, can't nobody talk that sauce like me, bro. Can't nobody talk that black shit like me, bro. And I'm just saying, and it comes from a real passionate place. Motherfuckers can't talk that shit like me, bro. Umar, none of them, because I do it from a ghetto. Yeah, Umar and them, Tariq, they cool, bro, but they too proper for me. I'm a ghetto ass motherfucker that the streets can understand. No, the streets can feel me. And I fight mostly for the streets. Suburban blacks and uppity, well-to-do Negroes, they don't feel oppression, and they don't seem to see oppression in America. So I fight for the poor people. I fight for the dope fiends, the drug dealers, the robbers, the killers, the gangbangers, all that shit there. But yeah, I'm damn near the voice of the streets. You motherfuckers better listen. Nah, bro. When it comes to this box, I break this shit down like, I break it down. You know, back in the game when the motherfucker used to have it, you know, when it before the kush, when the motherfucker just used to eyeball them dimes, it'd be by 8 grams in the dimes. Anyway, just eyeball. Anyway, now, you motherfuckers ain't Boots fans, bro. Just stop it. Stop it, bro. This shit remind me of that David Benavidez shit. That's why I don't care about Canelo versus David Benavidez. You motherfuckers could go so hard for David Benavidez, bro. The world, everybody changed on Jamal, bro. That's why I speak up for him. Motherfuckers changed on Jamal. Just gonna tell you, bro. One thing about Jamal, bro, he didn't fold. So quit comparing Jamel to Jamal. Jamal never quit in a fight, bro. Jamal known for banging on the inside. So miss me with that bullshit, bro. We didn't fight for Jamal. We didn't, bro, Golovkin held them belts up for like 4-5 years. He never unified. Until he fought that boy in Japan who was trash. Anyway, but now that Jamal done had the belts for everybody can come together. Man, Jamal need to give us them belts. He ain't defended the titles in 3 years. Triple G held up the belts for years. Listen, bro, I'm not finna go with that shit. Listen, it's too much fake shit. It's just like in the streets, bro. It's too many snitches for me to just point out one. Listen, nah, bro, listen, I got a lot of shit to say. I don't know if it's gonna all be able to be made clear to you motherfuckers, because some of you motherfuckers are just stuck in your ways. Nah, bro. We gotta figure out what we want in boxing, bro. You motherfuckers gotta figure out who the fuck you are and what you want and what you gonna do, bro. What you gonna stand for and what you ain't gonna stand for. Because I'm just telling you, bro, you motherfuckers ain't tired of the corruption. You motherfuckers ain't tired of the bullshit in boxing, bro. Don't act like you tired now that Bud got the belts. Don't you motherfuckers act like you need legacy and you need the best fights, the best, and it gotta happen and all that, bro. You all the same motherfuckers that don't give a fuck who Tank fight. 90% of Tank fans don't give a fuck who he fight, bro. And I'm just gonna say it, but to me, that's one of the number one fan bases, bro. One of the most fakest fans. Tank fans are becoming Canelo fans, bro. And Canelo got the fakest fans. Tank fans are becoming Canelo fans, bro. It just don't matter what he do. It just don't matter what he do. And motherfuckers will just say, I'm hating. No. Well, you motherfuckers hating on Bud. If I'm hating on Tank, you motherfuckers hating on Bud. I'm not gonna do it, bro. Not gonna do it, bro. You motherfuckers have shown more accountability towards Terrance Crawford, who have proven something, than a lot of these fighters who ain't done shit. One thing about Terrance Bud Crawford, bro, he did what everybody said he was scared to do. Talk that shit out you want. Terrance Crawford did what most fans said he wouldn't do. He went in there with Earl Spence, bro. And he didn't do no running. See, a lot of people really thought he was scared of Spence. And it ain't no knock. Spence a dog. I would never disrespect Spence as a fighter. I think he the shit. And I think he can win the rematch. I still believe in him. I haven't lost hope in Earl Spence. But I got to give Terrance Bud Crawford his credit. He got in there with Earl Spence, bro. I'm going to tell you motherfuckers some real shit. And Terrance Crawford and Earl Spence both fought Sean Porter. The Sean Porter that Earl Spence and Terrance Crawford fight, you can say he was in better shape against Earl Spence, but Sean Porter was a dog against Terrance Crawford too. He had a hell of a performance, and he was more strategic. I thought he had a better performance against Terrance Crawford because he was more strategic, and I think he was punching harder. He was setting up his shots. He landed a lot of close shots, inside shots on Spence. He hit Terrance Crawford with a couple overhand rights. It was an overhand right. He hit Terrance Crawford it didn't buckle him, but it backed him up. Let me tell you something, bro. The version of Sean Porter that fought Terrance Crawford beats. See, motherfuckers think will beat the shit out of Devin Haney, beats the shit out of Tank, beats Shakur, bro. The version of Sean Porter. That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people just, it's levels, bro. None of your favorite, they not fucking with Terrance Crawford, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Sean Porter would have beat a lot of your favorite fighters. Sean Porter was just in a hell of a division. Telling you right now. Sean Porter, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Sean Porter. I don't know. When it comes to Shakur, though, still, though, bro, I'm just going to say it like this. I ain't going to say he would have beat the shit out of him. I'm not going to say Sean Porter would have beat the shit out of him. But I'm just telling you, bro, it would have been a nightmare. Sean Porter's style is a nightmare. And he got a granite chin. Sean Porter's style is a nightmare for them fighters. For a lot of fighters in boxing, in these weight divisions. A lot of people think Sean Porter wasn't that good. He was just in a weight division with Spence and Crawford, bro. Sean Porter would have reigned in many divisions. I'm telling you. So they fought a lot of good fighters, bro. Kell Brook was a hell of a fighter. It's a lot of shit. So it's just that like I said, bro, Bud beat Spence, whether you like that shit or not. And you know, Boost learned the whole. I'm gonna tell you something. That's why Boost don't do interviews like that. Boost been peeped that you motherfuckers fake. You motherfuckers changed when he fought Chuckalaskas. Motherfuckers changed like a motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about Earl Spence and Bud fans that I don't like about you motherfuckers. Both you motherfuckers are playing hot potato with Jerome Businis. Remember hot potato? Y'all playing hot potato. Y'all just throwing it back. Ooh, it's hot. Throw it back. When Bud is on top, Earl Spence, many, not more, some real Earl Spence fans want the rematch. But it's a lot of y'all, bro, that's acting like Bud is scared of Boots. Just like a lot of Bud fans acted like Earl Spence was scared of Boots. So, let's just stop it, bro. Let's just stop it. For the them sanctioning by, and all them corrupt white folks and whoever else, bunch of demons. Anyway, for them to strip Bud, and he just fought 3 months ago, I think it's very surprising. It's a lot. I don't really give a fuck about that shit. But the whole point is, oh, Boots got the other title. Bud better do something. Oh, Bud better do something now. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Y'all wouldn't do it. Y'all don't even do it at the lightweight division, bro. Y'all don't even do it at these other divisions. So stop the cap, bro. Stop the fucking cap. You motherfuckers will fight harder for Tim Zoo to for Bud and Earl to fight Tim. Man, get the fuck out of here. Then you'll fight for your own fighters. Listen, I don't know how much clearer I could make this shit, bro. And it ain't me trying to shit on, bro. Boost deserve. If shit was real, yeah, Bud and Boost is the next fight. If shit was real. After the rematch, though, because it's in the contract, and yeah, he contractually obligated for the rematch. But after the rematch, if Bud was to win, if shit was real, Boots should be the next fight. But shit ain't real. Just like, listen, bro, Floyd had a hell of a career, and he really didn't duck no smoke, in my opinion. I just wish he had fought Paul Williams, and I wish he had passed the torch to Keith Thurman. Even if you beat Keith Thurman, that puts him in a hell of a position. You should have fought Keith Thurman or Sean Porter. That's what I think Floyd should have done. That should have been one of his last fights to pass the torch. We don't do it, bro. We do not pass the torch. We will go to Slovakia, to Russia, to any of them countries and fight a white boy and pass it to him. We'll do some shit like that. Black fighters don't pass the torch to each other. That's how we do, bro. When we lose a house, a Mexican get it. When we lose a business, or somebody else get it, an Arab or something, we don't pass shit down because we don't want you to get ahead of us. Fucking baboons. Listen, boxing fan, you motherfucker, bro, I swear to y'all narratives change too much. I can't keep up with you motherfuckers. After this, bro, I'm just finna go back to my black shit for a while. Nah, I'm finna go back to this revolutionary talk and trying to figure out a way to defeat the white boy. This boxing shit, I swear, bro, I cannot talk boxing every day with you motherfuckers. Cause you motherfuckers are fake, bro. Motherfuckers fake, and black fans don't stand up for black fight. That's my biggest problem with boxing. It ain't even white folks at this point. Yeah, nah, fuck that. My problem will always be with white folks. But yeah, that's my number one problem. But the number two is that black, we don't support our own. We just don't, bro. Listen, I just see it, bro. It's a lot of shit, man. You got people saying Inoue is better than Terrance Crawford just from being Cool Boy Steph. That's what I'm saying. We forget. I'm just gonna tell you, bro. It's a lot of fights people don't talk about, and maybe it was some opponents like Hank Lundy. He wasn't that good, but Terrance Crawford won in the spirit and beat him. But he had a lot of underrated fights too, like Victor Postal. It was a good ass win. It was a good ass win against Victor Postal. Danny ducked him. It was a lot of fighters ducked Victor Postal. What's that other dude? I can't remember his name, but he ducked. He was a knockout artist, but he ducked Victor Postal. A lot of dudes did not want to fight Victor Postal. That was a good ass win. That motherfucking Mean Machine, because Mean Machine damn near stopped Virgil Ortiz. Mean Machine was an underrated fighter, and Bud was not expecting that kind of power. That was one of Bud's best performances, though. That was when he just dogged them, bro. You hurt me, I'm finna beat you, and I don't want to I'm gonna stop you. That was Bud's entire goal. Since you hurt me, I'm finna stop you, bro. I just don't know, bro. Boxing fan, I'm telling you, I ain't on that kumbaya shit. You motherfuckers gonna think what you think, bro, and you gonna shit on. It's always gonna be a black fighter that black fans will always shit on, and it's gonna be one he praised. I tell you motherfuckers just have a gang banging mentality. I tell you motherfuckers about Malcolm, Martin, Tupac and Biggie, Earl Spence and Bud. We just can't love two black fighters that fighting each other. We just can't do it. You motherfuckers can't do it. It's like you motherfuckers. It can't be a Regis and Prograde Devin Hank. It's just a good fight. There's a lot of newfound ass Regis fans. It's just motherfuckers that just want to see Tank Devin get knocked out. It's just some undercover Tank fans, some undercover this. So, like I said, if we can't respect both fighters like we respected Navarrete and Valdez when they fought and nobody got shitted on, or like we respected Benavidez and Plant when they fought and nobody got shitted on, we should be able to respect each other when we fight each other. So, it is what it is, bro. You know, I get tired of you old heads too. Listen, the young generation is very gay in my opinion. I tell you, bro, these dudes got more hair than they woman. These dudes got more hair. That's why I clip my shit. I'm back to table fading ways, bro. Fuck that shit. I ain't wearing none of them twists or none of them weird ass girly hairstyles, bro, that the girls wore back in elementary and middle school and shit with them bows on they shit. Nah, bro, the young generation is very feminine. They're a bunch of feminine killers. But you old motherfuckers ain't too far off. You old motherfuckers ain't too far off. I just want to let you know, older boxing fans and older black men, you motherfuckers failed along the way too. And you motherfuckers got weaker. Yeah, we weak, but y'all got weaker too. You motherfuckers got weaker. And people try to act like the 80s was the era and the 90s was soft too. The 80s, a lot of soft shit happened. Really, bro, I'm going to tell you, from the 70s on back, from the 70s to the 60s, we're listing them to the 50s and 40s with Joe Louis and Sugar Ray Robinson and Jersey Joe Walcott and, you know, Murderous Row and all that shit. That's when it wasn't no, and fighters was fighting. Everybody was fighting each other. In the 80s, ducking started. In the 70s, there was no ducking. In the 80s was when ducking really, really, really started. A lot of motherfuckers don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go to the 80s, bro. You had some bad boys that never got that smoke. Number one is Aaron Pryor. And a lot of people try to act like he messed up that contract, and that's why Sugar Ray, they was supposed to fight. The contracts was signed, but Aaron Pryor, his promoter, messed up the fight. That fight still should have happened, bro. Aaron Pryor versus Sugar Ray Leonard. And by the way, I will be dropping the top 5 most underrated fighters today. And I may even do a video about it. But I'm definitely going to drop my top 5 most underrated fighters. And Aaron Pryor is definitely one of them. Aaron Pryor was a dog. Aaron Pryor was Sean Porter with power. Aaron Pryor was Sean Porter times 2. Aaron Pryor was Sean Porter times 2. Times 2. Mean. You couldn't get him off you, bro. You couldn't keep Aaron Pryor off you. I'm telling you, that's a fight that Sugar Ray Leonard didn't fight. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, we try to talk that shit about Floyd. One thing about Floyd didn't snort powder. I'm not trying to shit on Sugar Ray Leonard. But I'm just saying, he was the golden child of America, and all black boxing fans used to praise Sugar Ray Leonard. But I told you, I think Tommy Hearns should have been that guy. But Tommy Hearns just didn't fight smart. But I thought, when I look back on it, bro, I think Tommy Hearns had the most potential, and he could have been the best. He could have been the best, bro. And he outboxed Sugar Ray Leonard. He just, His chin wasn't big as his heart. Tommy Hearns' chin was not big as his heart, but he had to had he boxed and just really boxed and kept motherfuckers behind their right hand, he could have beat everybody. Tommy Hearns, bro, was the shit. But even the best Tommy Hearns probably wouldn't have beat Hagler though. But if he had a boxed Hagler, that would have been a different fight, bro. It would have been a different fight. Tommy Hearns got dragged into a lot of wars, and that's how he lost. When he was boxing, bro, motherfuckers couldn't fuck with Tommy Hearns. And I thought he beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the second fight, even though they was older. But the point I'm making is, bro, it's a lot of fake shit happened in the 80s. Let me tell you what happened. Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard didn't fight. Let me tell you one of my favorite fighters in the 80s, Mike McCallum. I love Donald Curry too, though. I really like, and Donald Curry was supposed to fight Sugar Ray Leonard. It was a point in the 80s where Donald Curry was the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in boxing. Straight out of Fort Worth, Texas. Listen, Donald Curry was that guy. And also, I think he sued Sugar Ray Leonard because Sugar Ray Leonard gave him some advice on something, not to take some kind of fight or something like that. But Sugar Ray Leonard was supposed to fight Donald Curry, but never fought him. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Donald Curry was much better than a lot of people think. And yeah, he started having lackluster performances, but also there's a lot of shit outside the ring that affected his career. Donald Curry was a bad boy, though. Michael Nunn was a bad boy. These are dudes Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Hagler never fought. Yeah. Emmanuel Stewart, who we call the best trainer. Listen, you are a great trainer. Rest in peace. Yeah, your nephew ain't nothing like you, but what I am going, but now Emmanuel Stewart did train in Klitschko, so he helped some white boys out. Anyway, he wasn't just black Detroit. Anyway, another thing. Anyway, so Emmanuel Stewart blocked Mike McCallum. Yeah, Mike McCallum used to train with the Crump gym, and he used to spar and beat the shit out of Tommy Hearns all the time. Mike McCallum used to beat the dog shit out of Tommy Hearns. And he was supposed to fight Tommy Hearns. And he was supposed to fight Hagler. Emmanuel Stewart, matter of fact, Mike McCallum was scheduled to fight Roberto Duran. Emmanuel Stewart told him, nah, don't wait for that. Don't fight that fight. I'm going to get you to fight with Tommy Hearns, and I'm going to get you to fight with Hagler. Don't fight Roberto Duran. He talked Mike McCallum out of that. And when Mike McCallum pulled out of that fight, Tommy Hearns got the fight and ended up knocking out Roberto Duran and became bigger off that shit. So Mike McCallum, and that's when Mike McCallum went on a tear and started just knocking out like Milton McCord. I'm going to tell you something. Milton McCord, motherfucker talked that shit. He would have been a bad motherfucker in today's time. He just met a bad motherfucker named Mike McCallum. Mike McCallum, for one, his defense was underrated. Mike McCallum had a granite chin. He is the #1 body snatcher. Gonna tear your fucking body up. Mike McCallum just wasn't slick and fancy like a lot of fighters. Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd. It's a lot of these fighters today. Shakir Tank, Boots. But it's a lot of flashy, you know what I'm saying? Flashy guys. But a lot of these dudes that are just as effective, they don't get that same credit like Mike McCallum did. Mike McCallum was not a flashy fighter. They used to call him boring. But he was technically sound, bro. And he beat Julian Jackson when that motherfucker was knocking out everybody. Only people to beat Julian Jackson was Mike McCallum beat him first. And then Gerald McClellan beat him. But Mike McCallum was a dog. And like I said, bro, when Sugar Ray Leonard got in his 30s, bro, his mindset started changing. You know, he started looking for easier fights in a way. He started looking for easier fights. And let's not forget, he gave that big old white boy a chance. Remember he fought that big old white boy that almost stopped him? What's that big white boy? He from America, too. He supposed to be the next American. And I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. Yeah, he was supposed to be that. And Sugar Ray Leonard stopped him. But now he gave a young white fighter a chance. He didn't give a young Mike McCallum a chance, a young Michael Nunn a chance, or a young Donald Curry a chance. So black fighters been blocking other. See, that's one thing Ali didn't do. That's what I'm saying. It ended with Ali. That tough shit, that stand-up shit, that really great shit, it ended with Ali. Ali was the last one to fight young black fighters and give them a chance. That's why I say, bro, you can't compare. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't have the heart of no Ali. Motherfuckers talk that shit. Yeah, he had hard in the ring, and you know, the motherfuckers don't talk about Roberto Duran quitting in that second fight, and people act like that shit didn't happen. Let me tell you something, Floyd, bro. That's why I say outside the ring and his mentality is we could never see eye to eye. Floyd Mayweather said his top 5 pound for pound of all time is him, number 1. Number 2, Roberto Duran. Number 3, I think he said Hagler. Then he said Julio Cesar Chavez. Then he said Leonard. I was like, what the fuck? You got Roberto Duran, the number 2 fighter of all. And I noticed a lot of people do that. Listen, Roberto Duran was very good, but kind of like Sean Porter, he was surrounded by dogs, bro. I see a lot of people labeling Roberto Duran better than Leonard, better than Hearns, better than Hagler, because he was moving up. Like y'all try to do that shit with Pacquiao, like Pacquiao greater than Floyd because he came up from 108 and shit. Nah, bro. Roberto Duran boxing skills was very underrated. He was a very good boxer. But nah, bro, he wasn't better than, he quit against Leonard in that second fight. Hagler easily outboxed him. Tommy Hearns knocked him out. But in today's time, Roberto Duran would stop most of these fighters. Don't get it twisted. Roberto Duran is a great, but he wasn't the best of them. And he lost to Benitez. And I low-key think Benitez was better than Roberto Duran. I low-key, I think that Benitez was a bad, that was another underrated dude of that era. Benitez was a bad boy, top 3 defense of all time. Benitez was a bad boy, and he made Sugar Ray Leonard kind of look a little, you know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Leonard didn't look great when he fought Benitez. He didn't look great. Benitez is like a top 3 counterpuncher of all time too. Nah, bro, Mike McCallum, bro, the world shit, he didn't get none of that praise. He didn't get none of that attention. And yeah, when he knocked out Donald Curry, he got a little attention, bro, but and, you know, when he got older, he didn't lose till he fought James Toney. And by then, he in his late 30s. And James Toney was the shit. But I'm just going to tell you, bro, James Toney was the shit. But James Toney was lazy. I don't know if James Toney beat a prime Mike McCallum. When I look back, bro, because you got to look at early Mike McCallum, bro. In the early 80s, Mike McCallum was a dog. Mike McCallum was bad, bro, and he had very underrated defense. He had the chin. You're not going to bully him. He going to bang. He going to box. Mike McCallum was different, bro. So I'm saying, when you look at Boots in his position, bro, he's like the Michael Nunn's, Donald Curry. He's in that kind of, and yeah. So this shit been going on since the 80s. Like I said, bro, Ali and Frazier and them was the only ones who they gave fighters a chance. But in the 80s, that shit started changing, bro. So, and I'm not saying Sugar Ray Leonard had to fight all of them, but he didn't fight not one of them underdogs. He ain't never fight one of them young dogs. He didn't do it, bro. He didn't do it. And like I said, Aaron Pryor versus Sugar Ray Leonard is one of the most underrated fights. And most people say Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat him, bro, but I'm just telling you, I don't know. I don't know. I would have loved to see Aaron Pryor versus Tommy Hearns. It's just a lot of fights. It's a lot of fights in the 80s we didn't get to see. And it damn sure a lot of fights in the 90s we didn't get to see. I would have loved to see Riddick Bowe versus Tyson. I would have loved to see Tyson versus George Foreman. I would have loved to see Lennox Lewis versus George Foreman. I'm going to tell you something. Lennox Lewis versus George Foreman. Think about that fight. The version of George Foreman that fought Holyfield. I'm going to be honest. Lennox Lewis was a hell of a boxer. I don't know if he could have stood up to them kind of punches that Holyfield took. I don't know, bro. So it's been a lot of soft shit going on in boxing. What I'm trying to explain. Nah, bro. Leonard get praised like he was the dog of all dogs. Nah, but he did not fight all the dogs. No, he ducked and dodged certain fighters, and that's a fact. So, you know, he should have gave Donald Curry a chance. Donald Curry was like his little protege. He was supposed to give Donald Curry a chance, bro. Yeah. Because Donald Curry said Sugar Ray Leonard played like he was my friend and shit, tried to. But nah, you never gave him a chance, bro. So it ain't too far off, bro. You know, it ain't too far off, bro. Black fighters been doing this, yeah, since the 80s, bro. We've been, especially when we become the star and shit like that. I'm telling you, bro, when you look at Ali and Joe Frazier, I'm finna get out this motherfucker. But, bro, when Ali came off that long 3.5 year layoff, or however long it was over 3 years, I want to say. Joe Frazier was the man. Bro, Joe Frazier could have ducked Ali. Joe Frazier could have said, bro, you got to work your way up, man. Ain't nobody worried about you. I'm going to tell you something. Joe Frazier could have been the baddest motherfucker on the planet if he wasn't a dog, bro. Bro, it was when he stepped in there with Foreman. Because I got to be honest, when I look at Ali's career, and he was older, he wasn't in his prime, but George Foreman was the one who really beat him. When you look at everything in his career, Joe Frazier was the one that, and he won the second fight, but in that first fight, Joe Frazier was the fighter that really shocked Ali. When he dropped him with that left, Ali's eyes was buck. He couldn't believe it. Joe Frazier was the only fighter that really shocked Ali. He was not prepared for that shit, and Joe Frazier beat him up. Joe Frazier is the only fighter to ever beat up Ali. He beat him up. And if Joe Frazier wasn't a dog, I'm telling you, bro, he could have dodged Foreman and just reigned and been the greatest. Nah, bro, he got in there with Foreman. It was Foreman that ended Joe Frazier, bro. He was just too big, too strong, too powerful. But in certain ways, bro, you can argue that Joe Frazier was greater. You can argue that Joe Frazier one of the most underrated fighters of all time. Damn, did I put him in my most underrated? Damn, I might have to add him to my list. Anyway, Joe Frazier is very underrated. That's what I'm saying about fighting the best, bro. He ran into Foreman, bro. Joe Frazier, had he not ran into George Foreman, bro, imagine how his career would have been. So I'm saying, it's a lot of these fighters, bro. Imagine if they fight everybody that's at the top, bro. You're gonna see a lot of upsets in boxing. Motherfuckers talk that shit. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, listen, Terrance Crawford, Boots got action for sure. But on the other side, a lot of people really don't give a fuck about Boots. Terrance Crawford could end his career, bro. Just gonna tell you. And I'm gonna say another thing. Tank is the hardest puncher in boxing besides Wilder. But Terrance Crawford is the greatest finisher. He's a better finisher than Wilder and Tank. Terrance Crawford is the #1 finisher in boxing. And I've been peeped that. Terrance Crawford, when you get hurt, it's over with. And Earl Spence and Sean Porter are the only fighters, because he was friends with Sean Porter. They are the only fighters I've seen him hold back on. He held back on Spence. He did not go for the kill after he dropped him. And even though it was the end of the round, when he came out in the third round, he took his time with Spence. He did not try to just destroy Spence. Those are the only fighters he didn't just go for the kill with off the rip. So, but I'm just telling you, bro, Bud will finish you. Bud will finish you, bro. And so what I'm saying, while a lot of people hyping up Boots, just let them fight standing on this, bro. Let them fight a couple of these other guys. That's why I'm saying these 140-pounders, these young guys need to move up and fight Boots, bro. Right now, Boots is in a rock and a hard place, but I'm not going to blame Bud on his misfortunes. I'm not going to do it, bro, because other fighters do it all the time. But I'm telling you, while we saying that Bud is running from Boots, Bud could be the one to end his career, bro. He young and confident, bro. Getting knocked out by Bud could destroy you. So, the fight for Boots, I keep saying, is Keith double E with the F. PBC don't want to pay him. I'm telling you, bro, look at how PBC switched up on Spence. They ain't even talking about him. I'm telling you right now, they're trying to get Terrance Crawford versus Boots. Real shit. PBC really want Terrance Crawford to fight Boots. They'll put him in there with Keith. They don't care about Spence. They don't care about making the rematch. Because like I said, bro, they used to ride with Spence when he was beating everybody. But when he lost, all of them changed on him. They changed on him, bro. And that is a fact. So PBC don't even talk about Earl. Sure. I'm telling you, them motherfuckers done jumped on Terrance Crawford nuts just like they jumped on Canelo nuts. That's why all that riding with Al just because he's black, bro, I don't trust that shit. That motherfucker ain't too much different from Bob to me. So at this point, Bob down there doing better by black fighters. But I'm just telling you, bro, I ain't finna let that shit go down, bro. Terrance Crawford beat the man they said he was scared of. You motherfuckers ain't finna try to keep saying he's scared until he fight everybody you motherfuckers want him to fight. Shut the fuck up. Same motherfuckers who don't hold every fighter to the same standards. That's why I said I'm not finna be fair. You can't be fair in boxing. If I be fair and try to say Terrance Crawford must fight Boots, then you gotta say Tank must fight Shakur. You gotta say Hitchens and Matias need to fight. We gotta talk about a lot of shit. At 154, bro, you got some dude. Ain't nobody talking about Charles Conwell. I'd like to see Charles Conwell versus Tim Tszyu. I would love to see that fight. You know, I'd like to see John Beck versus Carlos Adams. It's a lot of shit. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Why we talking about Boots? Ain't nobody talking about Morrell, bro. Because I think Canelo should fight Morrell. I think David Benavidez should fight Morrell. I think whoever win out of David Benavidez and Andre should fight Morrell. Everybody keep talking about Canelo got to be. I don't give a fuck about Canelo. But what about Morrell? Huh? So Fans, you motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up sometime, bro. Sometimes just watch boxing and just shut the fuck up. Cause you motherfuckers just be talking, bro. So I ain't with that first shit. I'm not with that kumbaya shit. I stand on what I stand on. I don't give a fuck about another motherfucker's opinion. I don't speak to please you motherfuckers. My mission to please you. No, that ain't my motherfucking mission. So, nah, bro. We just don't hold fighters to the same standards. We just don't do it. Just don't do it. And so, whatever I think injustice, bro, I'm gonna speak on it. If it make me sound like I'm a diehard Bud fan and I'm just a Bud on the Bud train, I don't give a fuck how it sound, bro. Bud does not have to fight Boots. Bud does not have to fight Boots because most of your favorite fighters are not fighting top fighters. He don't got to do it. I'm not gonna call him a duck. But in real lifetime, in real shit, if shit was real, like I said, that should be the fight. That should be the fight. But nah, bro, man, there's so much shit, bro. That damn Triple G. Triple G had one of the most, bro, his first 30 fights, they put him in there with black fighter after black fighter, black bums, for him to just knock out black fighters and look good. If you notice, they do that with a lot of Slovakian fighters. Look at that Maka move, dude. They keep throwing them in here with these black cab drivers, bro. These dudes be bad. They be fatback Fury built. I'm just getting tired. They do that all the time. They throw a bunch of black bus drivers in there. And they did it with Triple G. And he was just devastated, knocking out these black dudes. And it made him a star. It made him a star. But when it got gangster, bro, like I said, bro, he never fought Andrade. He never fought Jamal Charlo. And I thought he lost to Danny Jacobs. So when I look at the shit Triple G got away with, nah, that's a lot of shit, bro. So yeah, but everybody, all you old motherfuckers, I always talking about the 80s and the 90s like that shit was so stiff. There's a lot of shit didn't go on that I wish would have went on. So, yeah, it's a whole lot of, bro, Mike Tyson, his first, he had a lot of bums he beat. It's a lot of bums that's why I said Holyfield was the one who really, man, Holyfield fought Foreman and Riddick Bowe. And Lennox and Tyson. And Holyfield was the man in the 90s. Holyfield was the man. That motherfucker fought Foreman and Riddick Bowe. Man, and all kind of other. Holyfield resume so deep. He fought a lot of bad boys. But, nah, bro, it's a lot of fights I wish I had seen Mike Tyson in. When he was damn near the face about. It's a lot of fights I wish Mike Tyson had took. Shit. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you, though. Ray Mercer would knock out a lot of these dudes today. You know, Ray Mercer was just lazy, though. That motherfucker would be out of shape like her. Them first 6 rounds, though, he could knock you the fuck out. That was a good little fight with him and Lennox. But anyway, I'm finna quit talking boxing, bro. Like I said in my next video, I'm finna get back to some black shit. Fuck you motherfucking boxing fan and all you fur enthusiasts, boxing enthusiast motherfuckers. Fuck this fur shit and fuck this science and sweet science. This shit ain't sweet. It's very goddamn bitter. And yeah, it's bitter as shit. So, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.